Our top story this afternoon, a grand jury indicting the mother of a baby found dead in a car at an East Tennessee grocery store.
This is breaking news in a story we've been covering for months now. Just today, the Knoxville Police Department saying this woman, Shante Cabrera, is facing first-degree murder, felony murder, and aggravated child neglect charges. Investigators say she was taken into custody by members of the Smoky Mountain Fugitive Task Force.
Cabrera's 6-month-old son was found dead back on August 9th in a car at Food City on Clinton Highway.
New here at 4, WATE 6 on your side reporter Laura Holm working all day to learn more about this investigation. Laura is here now live in the studio with the very latest.
Yeah, it's important to point out that investigators are not sharing what caused this baby's death. However, Knoxville police say the indictment is the result of an investigation into Cabrera leaving her child in a hot car on August 9th. There's still much to be learned from that day in August at a Food City parking lot.
We know that when people came to the vehicle, the child was non-responsive, was found dead. So, you know, a big mystery that's going to be up for the investigators and the prosecutors to prove as this case goes forward.
WATE 6 on your side legal analyst Greg Isaacs telling me investigations like this are handled two ways.
One, you are going to hire your own forensic pathologist. You want to know the cause of death. You want to know the time of death, post-mortem interval. But then you want to know what was going on inside the mind of the accused. What was the mother's intent? Because, Laura, under Tennessee law, each of these very serious crimes requires a mens rea or an intent element.
There are a number of questions. We don't know the cause of death, how long the baby was in the car, why he was left there, and if anyone else will be facing charges. Isaacs explains why investigators are sharing so little.
That's smart, because you don't want to have law enforcement or prosecutors make extrajudicial or pretrial statements. That puts bullets in the defense arsenal where you can ask for a change of venue. Also, you might say the wrong thing and taint a prospective jury veneer. But, you know, this case is still evolving, because what's going to be key is the prosecution has to prove causation. It's feasible that the child could have died from natural causes. So what's going to be preeminent is the findings of the Knox County medical examiner. And the autopsy of that young child is going to be front and center as this case moves forward.
When it comes to what the community is wanting to know, Isaac says we need to remember this mother is innocent until proven guilty.
And she does not have to prove her innocence whatsoever. It's up to the state of Tennessee to prove each and every element beyond a reasonable doubt.
Now, since August, we've been receiving a number of questions from you as to why this investigation is taking so long and why don't we know more? Now, we've continued to ask those questions, and now Knoxville police tell me that investigators have been working tirelessly around the clock to understand what happened that day, and they say these investigations take time. Guys?
All right, Laura, thank you so much. Now, we checked to see if Cabrera has a criminal history. TBI tells us, based on their record, she has no criminal history in the state of Tennessee.
And, of course, we're going to continue following this case for you and share the latest information with you on air and online.